Hello everyone, Katie here, aka Peafrog, and today I've got a bit of a weird video for you. So I saw this painting pop up on Google the other day. It's called American Gothic. It's an unbelievably famous painting, and I thought, I can make that in The Sims. So I did, well, sort of. I did the best I could, which you will notice later on, the pitchfork, which is a very iconic part of the painting, couldn't find one. So that's a bit weird. So here I am, I'm in Create a Sim making the dude. I don't know what the guys are called. I actually did some research on this, but a bit too late. So you'll see in a minute, I make the woman in the painting, this little old lady. Well, when I looked it up, it's actually supposed to be the guy's daughter. And in fact, the model for the old man and the daughter, which is, here he is, there's the old man, hello, farmer man, and here's the daughter, who is actually an old lady at the moment, but she will be younger later on, but I'll explain that. They were actually modelled by the artist's dentist and his own daughter, so his daughter and his dentist, which is just hilarious. He's like, hey, Doc, can you stand here for a second, hold a pitchfork, I'm going to paint you. He's like, well, this seems highly unusual, but okay. He wouldn't talk like that. He would have been American. It's called American Gothic. Come on. Anyway, this is me making her. And I had some issues with her when I was done. Also with her hair. I've cut out a lot of me piddling about with which hair she's going to have. Luckily, you don't have to see that. You don't have to see it. But here she is. The artist is called Grant Wood. I haven't really mentioned him yet, which I should, because he's very good. It wasn't terribly well received at the time. A lot of people thought it was stupid painting. But he won an award for it. Oh, those teeth. Oh, put them away. Put them away, girl. That's horrific. What are you doing? Oh, fantastic. But this dress from Strangerville was pretty good. Wanted to give them the right shoes, even though you're never going to see it, just because it felt silly otherwise. And here you will notice, look, I'm still in Create a Sim. Wait for it. There she is with blonde hair. Let's just stop there. Yep. And there she is with grey hair. I'm sorry. And I did not notice while I was doing this. So there were a lot of different versions of these people. Okay, I did this many times. There they are, first version. I included her with blonde hair in that little screenshot there, but you'll notice if you look at her right now, she's got grey hair. Thank you, Sims. I don't know why it changed it halfway through being in Create a Sim, but it did, so I was not very happy. So I'm making their house, and I didn't want to actually make a whole house. I just wanted to do a facade that would look right for the outside of the painting. I just kind of wanted to recreate it, not like, here you can live with these guys. But I might put it up on the gallery, and then if anybody wants to kind of make the house a bit bigger and then fill it up with what their little farmhouse would look like, then that would be awesome. And, you know, tell me if you do that. I haven't put it on the gallery yet, though, so when that happens, you could do it. I think that my gallery ID is now Peafrogsims, which would make sense, because it used to just be Katie, blah, 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 blah. But then I thought, you know, let's keep it on brand, shall we? Cars keep going past outside, and it's really distracting me, but I know that you can't hear them. So it's irrelevant me even saying it. Oh, I was trying to do some... Yeah, oh, yeah, no, this was tricky. This was tricky, because it was a roof, you couldn't look inside it, but I wanted to do that patterned thing on the inside. I should really give you the picture, so you can see what I'm trying to recreate. I'm going to add that now. There it is. The magic of editing, yeah. I don't know why. Most people would have just realised that, and then stopped narrating, and... like added it, but no, I just thought, no, I'm gonna do it real time. So I got lucky on that roof up there. That's like a sheet roofing. Oh, that's cool. I also changed the build quite a lot. There were a lot of issues. I really thought this was going to be quite easy. I thought this was going to be a really quick video. Just, you know, the first time I did it, it only came to about 6 minutes long, and I was like, yeah. And then I looked at it and I went, oh, I'm not really happy with that. So, did a lot of versions. Liked the plants going on there. I changed the plants in a bit. I put a lot of detail into things that you can't really see when you look at it on the painting thing. Oh, and I put some pillars at the back, which we'll literally never see. I tried to put those trees up there. And I just thought I'd do it on a small lot because why not? It'll fit. You only need them and a flat thing. That'll be fine. It does not work. And you will see why in a minute. And it's because of depth of field and clever things like that, which I don't truly understand, but it works now. Oh, I've gone strange. I've gone really strange. So I'm putting some more trees out the back, please. And then I noticed this thing, which looked a lot more like the plant from the painting. So I got one with a pot, and I scaled it down, and I shoved it in there, and it was all cool. Okay, here's my pitchfork. It's back of a sign. Oh, you may also notice that there's a third sim there. Here's Mr. Rando. I couldn't be bothered to work out how to turn off the plumb bobs, so I just thought, well, if I make a third sim, I can have him as the active sim. There's me trying to make them both miserable because I wanted them to look a bit sad. They're not actually that sad in the painting, but they're not happy. So here we go. Yeah, and here's my problem. We are too close to that house. We're gonna need a bigger lot. So here we go. I got a big lot. And I smashed it down and I put that stuff over there. I don't know why I didn't just say bulldozed it. Okay, so let's go for attempt number 2. Here we go. Look at her hair. Why is her hair grey? It's so annoying. I had a fiddle about. I realised that things weren't really the right size. Made the lot a bit smaller. Not the lot. What are you on about? The house. There we go. Moving the plants. Very proud of those plants, even though you can't really see them. That wall's in the way though, Katie. Absolutely, thank you. And that little thing on the top. Oh. Yeah, really pleased with the build, actually, of it, even though there's, nothing in it. So here they are. I made her sad, and him, I reset him. So he's completely neutral-faced. And at this point, I was reasonably happy, But then I realised a few things. Mainly, that her bloody hair is grey. So here I am in Creator Sim again, making her hair blonde. I'm not amazingly happy with the style of that hair. I do actually change that. I change a lot of things. So, there I go. Oh, I'm finished. Yay! And then I showed my partner and he said, the sky's wrong. There's trees. And I thought, oh, right. That's in the world behind the house. And also, his face managed to go sad, even though he was supposed to be reset. So I built a wall. This is one of the many attempts that I had at this. I don't know why I kept doing it. I don't know why I did it at all. It was getting more and more infuriating. In fact, I started this 2 weeks ago, and I just kept stopping. Okay, here we go. There we go. Except this time, their heads are in totally the wrong place because I was too high up. And at the time, I thought this was because I had all the walls up, like 4 levels, and so I thought I couldn't go down. But then I found out you can just press Q and the camera goes down. So after that little bit of research, and also finding out that the woman was supposed to be young, I went in again. I also transferred all of my CC and my mods onto this computer, which is why there's a weird background right now, because it's actually like a green screen that I use for my CC previews, but I thought, well, I'm going to make it a pretty farm because I thought the green might break people's faces. Also, I downloaded MC Command Center, which lets you actually control things like the weather and things, and I don't have to muck about like I did. Okay, so you see that a second ago it said that achievement to say that they've been awake for 24 hours? Yeah, I haven't catered to any of their needs. And I also skipped 10 hours to make it daylight. So they're not feeling very well, particularly Mr. Rando. He is not happy. Oh, I also made her morning so that she'd look a bit sad. Look at him. Okay, so I'm going to make him happy, but it still says bladder failure. So if you stick around to the end of the video, you'll see what happens. It's fantastic. So here I am, lining them up once again, and that is that. There's still a lot of things I'm not happy with, but no way am I going to do it again. This is a really fun little project, but no, it was really difficult. I'd love to do some more old paintings and things. So if you have any ideas of like, oh, you should make this one, and maybe I could download a pose player or something to actually like, get them to be in the position I wanted. But I just thought because it's The Sims and they just needed to stand there, I thought that was doable. So yeah, leave a comment below if you've got any other ideas for paintings I could try and recreate. And let's see what happened to Mr. Rando. So he's about to have a bladder failure, but all his needs are all the way up. So this is going to be interesting. I didn't want to do anything on this until I totally finished getting the painting lined up, but here we go. Oh, he's wetting himself, right? Okay. No, there he goes. Hygiene all the way down. He's very embarrassed. Oh my God, those guys are really bored over there. Oh, poor guy, I'm sorry. Brilliant.